No one remembers how the end happened. Was it a giant rock falling from the sky, enslaved robots or apes finally throwing off their shackles of their human masters, the dead rising or alien invasion, the ancients warring amongst themselves, or all the above? And who broke the moon? The only thing that matters is the end has left us with the wasteland we all live in now. It's a strange world of irradiated deserts, toxic jungles, acidic seas, and blackened ancient ruins full of wondrous and usually deadly artifacts. For this 4-player scenario of Wasteland Warriors, each player started in a corner which represented their gang's home turf. The rest of the table was an open no man's land full of ancient tech ready to be searched for. As with all Fistful of Lead games, each player was dealt a card from the activation deck for each gang member they controlled. Miniatures are activated in order starting from kings and going down to 2s. Once the card is called, you can activate one of your miniatures. Jokers were added into the deck to activate certain events during the game. These could be climatic effects, or they could be wandering monsters, or simple booby traps.
Yep, 5 inches per action. Oops. We don't want to see Greg in the shot.
No.
Foul. Is that unusual for a war game? No, it's not a beer gut, a nacho gut.
My wife told mine not to use that. Call mine and one thing to block it.
All right.
Okay, 9s. I got 3 of them.
I promise I shuffled. Oh, okay. Explain why, Steve. Why can you do 3 actions?
Well, because I am 2 heads. If I activate, oh no, I'm sorry, it's a red card that I'm using. If I activate on a red card, I get 3 actions to show that the heads are cooperating together.
Hey, let's do this.
If I activate on a black card, I only get 1 action to reflect that they are arguing. So I am like, like black. Yeah, I am playing it on a red card then. I am going to go right here. Shit, he's going first.
I'm going to get that special vault key, and everyone will murder you. Oh, watch out for that little.
Each player created their own scavenging gangs. Some of them had mutants, which come with their own sort of mutations.
Marsh, I'm surprised you have to use one of your mutations yet. All right, roll a d10, Ken. This is for your event. 8. Oops, I had the chart there, and then I moved it. 8 is a wandering monster. When a wandering monster appears, reveal a card from the top of the remaining deck. This card is the card the monster or monsters will activate on. If the card has already been called, which it has been, because we're on what, 2s? Yes. So so determine whether the monster appears on the table. Designate one corner as 1. This will be corner 1. And so roll a d10 again, Ken.
1.
Oh, crap.
Yay.
Okay, so an infestation of rad zombies have been attracted by. So I will pull a card for them later for the next turn. And since this was Marsh, since you flipped the top card there, why don't you roll a d10 and see what the next event is? 4, a booby trap. So we're going to randomize this because it's not being played as part of a regular. So No, I'm gonna. This is gonna be a random booby trap that one of you has sprung in your adventuring. March is gonna be 1 through 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Ken, one of your guys, I will let you pick. Okay, so use a D10. There you go. Okay, so roll a D10 to see what it is. 4, an insect swarm. Rummaging around has disturbed an insect hive. Place a large 5-inch blast template centered on the offending miniature. The insect bites and sting give any miniature underneath the template 2 shock markers. So you don't have to. I mean, you can put it there just so it looks cool. Because it'll look neat to have it on the board.
Oh, that's slick.
Slick is the rocket launcher. All right, so he gets for bringing that up, he gets 2 shock markers.
Rad zombies are soulless, meaning they ignore shock, and if destroyed, they explode in a large explosion of radiation. Highly dangerous to everyone except for mutants, who can actually get a new mutation from them. And what's the wasteland without giant irradiated swarms of insects?
So we're going to leave the giant centipede on the table so that anything that moves through his base will get 2 shocks if they.
Show enough.
Go around.
All right, Jax. Jack.
When you're shooting. Mm-hmm. Now, the shock will still stay with you and your movement and all that kind of stuff, but as far as shooting, you don't have to worry about it.
All right, 2 dead. Oh.
Wait, are you going first or he going first?
I've got a heart.
Okay. So whoever had the. There
no, he had the heart. I had the heart.
Okay. Ooh, it's a +1 for shooting too. Chow.
Damn, what's his range?
He's got a heavy beamer. My eyes.
Okay.
He just has to close his eyes every time he fires it because it's so bright.
So he is long range, heavy beamer.
So it starts with an 8.
Do I get a covering pluses?
Where are you at?
Are you up on top or are you down below? If you're down on the street level, I'd say it's light.
Yes.
I'm on there.
Oh, he's got a beautiful shot.
Yeah, he's there. Yeah, I'm not on the street level.
So
+1 to shoot, ignore shot.
He has a.
So 7s. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
9.
Oh, 9 will hit.
2 shots.
Boo. Now you can shoot again. Yeah. However, Gort. So it is an ammo hog. So on a 1 or a 2, when you roll, it'll go out of ammo. But you didn't roll. No, just on the shoot roll. So here's your little 2-headed fellow. Yeah. So fire. Huh? No. Yeah, he still gets 2. Yeah, you can still fire again. That's what I'm saying. Hit him again.
Nope.
Scared the crap out of him though. Steve the heads. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's get out of here.
During the game, any miniature within 1 inch of a scavenge point may use an action to scavenge for lost tech, food, or other equipment in the area. This is done by making a task roll. The target number for the task roll is based on what card the miniature activated on, with face cards counting as 11. Basing the target number on the turn number represents a gang spending more time to scout out the area. Thus, waiting longer in the turn to scavenge means a greater chance of finding something.
I mean, as if it's an active mutation to where you have to activate something that costs you an action, but if it's something that's just passive that is always on, like people have your chameleon and it's hard for people to hit you.
He jumps to the window. Oh shit! Uses Alligator had a chameleon.
It's harder for you to hit it.
-1 to be shot while on cover.
I think he rolled high enough.
You rolled a 10.
Yeah.
Alligator has a companion in that.
He's gonna gas generation.
What?
Produce some gas.
Okay.
There's another one of them. They're just aliens. They're like, what in the fuck is happening here?
Yeah, we landed on this planet and shit's gone really bad. Oops. Hold on, Marsh has activated his. Or is this one?
Yeah.
I'm stinking.
Is it stinky?
Scavenged tech can be used or saved for later between games to be traded for other tech, or to be traded for food. A gang without food will soon fall apart.
You want to find out what it is, Steve?
There's nothing there. I'm sorry?
You want to find out what this tech is?
Yeah, I want to find out what it is.
Okay, let's see, because this will be fun.
Now, do I have to do a tech roll on that?
No, this is just, we're just finding out what it is. So what the tech roll is to use it.
Identify how to use it.
All right, so go ahead, roll percentile.
The red will be 6.
0.6.
0.6.
You found a boomer, so you found a grenade. It's worth 5 in trade. So you got 5 victory points, basically.
Okay.
So in the campaign system, you can keep it or you can trade it. So you have to be able to feed your crews. So if you don't find food, you have to be able to provide food. So you have to sell that boomer to pay a food for each one of your guys.
Gotcha.
All right. So you found something, kid?
Two, fine.
All right. Roll for your first find, which is a
7.
and you're rolling percentile.
Oh, 7.
So 0.7. You've also found a boomer worth 5 in trade.
12. No, wait, 21.
21. An energy cloak worth 11 in trade. Just so you know, energy cloaks do not only give off a cool shimmering light, but also deflect all energy from beamers. Beamer weapons have no effect on miniatures wearing an energy cloak.
Wandering monsters and competing gangs make the battle chaotic. Do you fight the other gangs or try to fight off the creatures?
Oh, I forgot about the encounter. All right, let's do it. I took out one of the jokers. First roll a d10 to see what kind of encounter. That is going to be a booby trap again, I believe. It is. Roll a d10 again.
2.
Pitfall! So we'll roll to see which team gets hit by it. Again, with Marshall starting as the 1s and 2s. One, two, three, four. So one of Steve's guys. So Steve randomly roll. So you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll see. So make your first guy 1, 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, just use your cards.
Okay.
He's 1, 2, 3,
1, 2,
4.
3, 4.
There you go. Okay.
1. Doris.
Pitfall. The ground gives away, dropping you into the darkness below, full of rubble and rusty metal. Roll on the wound chart.
6.
Ooh, she's wounded. You must pass a hard task roll to escape on your next activation. Oops. Each friendly figure adjacent to the hole gives you a +1 on this roll. An enemy who shoots you while you're standing at the edge of the hole gives a +2 to hit you. So she's just standing there, and the ground goes, ah!
Sewer gives way, and she falls in. Right in that fucking head.
If only he was the guy with the beamer cloak. Or the
Good thing is, he's got a grenade now. Is a grenade a shooting roll?
So it's you you pick where you want to throw it, which is obviously on him. Then you roll a d10 and so you roll a d10 and add 3. So that's how far you chuck it. So you just basically center it on him.
All right. So how does the +1 to shooting? Does that help at all?
Yeah, you add 1 to the roll. So whatever your range is, that's what you do, and then we'll put the blast template over it. Let's see.
Well, retaliation. Sure. But it's not on the guy. There's no way.
Oh, he's not on the roof. He's just inside.
He's on the roof.
Oh, okay.
There's another guy in the building that just fucking capped my guy. So he's 10 inches.
Okay. So basically, if you get you can actually get it short because it's the blast template. It's a small blast template.
So I rolled a 3.
So +1 is a 4. So it went 7 inches. So measure out 7 inches from your guy. So we're sending the template like right there.
But missed.
Just basically got it over the wall. Damn, that could have fed us for a week. I could have traded that. All right, now roll to see what
We're
your.
better off because one of us is dead. So we have
Oh, this is true. All right, so roll to see what this event is, Ken.
8. That's not good.
A wandering monster. So, first roll to see what we got here to deal with.
9.
The Gorath. Let's see. It's just a big, nasty beast. Okay. And then roll the dice again. This is where it pops out.
Which way you doing? Roll what?
This is, yeah, so I've got the chart
What am I
here.
rolling?
D10.
See where it goes. 6.
So it comes out right.
Oh, lovely. Right on me.
Comes out right here. I bled out. Marshall, you killed him. It just took a while. The map will stay unfound. All right, zombie, here you come, Marsh. Here he comes, Marsh. Yeah. 4. Here's your chance.
+1 because of the club.
Yeah, no, the club just does extra shock, which does nothing to the zombie.
3. So
Jesus Christ.
I can't kill zombies.
All right, that's why I walked with him. Okay, and then for my last trick, mine's a 3. Doris is going to pick up this. Is there anything laying around?
Okay, so that's one action.
No, it's.
Oh, you're trying to get rid of him.
He's up.
I don't feel
Okay.
so good.
Doris picked that up for her first action. Second action, she's going to use an auto rifle to shoot that zombie.
I'm in a hole.
Short range, that's an 8. That'll do it.
Yep.
And I rolled a 10. That's an 11.
Right, Marshall. Roll on the percentile dice.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of exploded, right?
Yep.
36. Tell me this is generation.
Hey, and after
Gaping maw.
Gaping.
So you can like, "Grr."
Speaking of gaping maw, after Doris shot that zombie with the radish, she just
So if you knock a miniature out of action in close combat, they are consumed. Every friendly figure within the consumed character within 12 inches must roll a 5 or plus or get a shock mark. So you can like unhinge your jaw. Yeah.
With darkness closing, one of the gangs is able to grab the map, which will lead to the next scenario. Victory is decided and points counted up.
All right, let's call it there.
Yeah.
Marsh, did you get away with anything?
Nope.
But I killed the eye terror.
Apparently it doesn't matter what's still. Yeah.
Well, no, it does. You get victory point.
I killed the eye terror.
Okay. So, Greg, what did you get? I know, but you killed something, right? Okay. Anything else? Yeah, you count players. We'll see you did. But you killed some zombies.
Yeah, no, I got 3 of Steve's, 1 of Ken's, 1 of Greg's, eye terror, and 2
Okay, so you got 8 points. But no loot. Greg got no loot. Ken, what did you get?
Well, I'm gonna roll the close. I'm right standing right next to it.
You'll get 5 for the cloak.
And I got the key.
There's another 5.
And I killed one of Greg's.
So you got 11 total. Steve,
Yo.
how many guys did you kill, including zombies and monsters?
I killed 1 of Greg's, 2 yours, and a zombie.
Okay, and then you got what in the loot?
6 points of loot.
All right. So, yep. So Steve came in at 10. Ken got out.
All my guys.
Ken got 11. Marsh got 8 just by pure killing.
All your guys? Yeah, they came back. No shit. Yeah.
Now it's time for the players to find out which of their gang members survived and ready for the next scenario. So please join us next time when we play the second scenario of our Wasteland Warriors campaign.